Not been stuck.
Mike, welcome back to Anfield. Tell us how you became a Liverpool fan.
My dad's from Old Swan, and so my dad moved to Canada in '56. I was born in '63, and there's nobody more English than an Englishman who no longer lives in England. And we just lived and breathed Liverpool, and I've been a fan my entire life. And one of the great sadnesses for my dad is that he moved in '56, and then several years later, Liverpool kicked in and became this thing. But he loved it from afar, as did I. And it's just a thrill to be here. I can't even tell you, it's a thrill.
Were all your family Reds, or did you have some Blues back over here as well?
Well, 50-50. My grandfather is an Evertonian. My mom is an Evertonian. My dad is a Liverpool fan. And I have both sides. My cousins, yeah.
Your dad put you on the right path, so you're okay. In terms of your Anfield experiences, you're back. You have been here before, though.
I was here in 1975. I was 12. I stood in the top against Norwich City, which was, I think we won 2-1 or something. It was awesome. I'm so excited right now. I can't even tell. I didn't sleep last night. I didn't. I'm so thrilled to be here.
And how does it compare, the experience of being back here in a Premier League game, a soccer match, for a guy who's obviously followed other sports, NHL, etc.?
Well, my dad, when he moved to Canada, became instantly a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. And I love going to see the Leafs play as well. But this place has a lot more magic. My wife is from Boston, and so she's a huge Boston Red Sox fan, so we just had wonderful a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. So I've not been to Fenway. I'd love to go, but this is the center of the center. I mean, I love Maple Leaf Gardens, but this is the center of the center. This is so amazing.
Obviously, much of the time you're having to watch from afar, but what's your favourite Liverpool memory to date?
I think it might be that first European Cup when Liverpool was back on its feet. I love Kevin Keegan. I'm a small guy. That was the guy that I thought I was most, in my mind, most like, my mind, mind you. It's just the people of Liverpool. You know, I feel very connected to the people of Liverpool. Me and my brother's the only people in my whole gene pool who aren't from Liverpool. And to me, I just got off the plane from London. My shoulders kind of go down to my hips. I got an insane idiot grin on my face, and I love my dad so much, you know. And this was everything to my dad. It was Liverpool and Anfield, you know. So it's just great to be here. I saw where I spread his ashes on the Mersey just driving in. It's you're gonna get me to cry now. Seriously.
I wasn't expecting.
I know. It's always emotional. Great, thank you. It's like I'm on Barbara Walters or something.
In terms of obviously keeping tabs on what's happening, you're a busy guy going all over the world. How able are you to keep up to date with what's happening with the
do you know the comedian John Oliver? He's on the Daily Show.
Yeah.
Every Saturday or whenever the Liverpool plays, he gives me a text on how they're doing, and sometimes we'll be on the phone. So he's been my biggest source of stuff. But then I subscribe to LFC TV, and I've been watching and getting my knowledge back up. And this year's been a joy, dude. This has been just so great. It's that old, you know, Liverpool's on you. You've got 3 seconds when you got the ball. When Suarez and Sturridge is in the box, you never know what they're going to do. It just reminds me of Dalglish and Ian Rush and Keegan, and, you know, I was just going over all the players I used to know. Jimmy Case, David Fairclough, Phil Neal, Thompson, Ray Clements, you know, all of these names just come back to me, you know.
How do you think we can do this season? And you've obviously been impressed so far.
I think it's just, there's just a little bit of gelling of the team, just a little bit of discipline in the midfield, and it's just about how quickly they can get it up to Sturridge and Suarez, and let, like Gerrard on the set pieces, those little tiny little dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's, and I think we'll be back in Europe before you know it.
got to ask you, what brings you to the UK? What does the future hold for Mike Myers?
I just finished a documentary on Alice Cooper's manager. It's the last year and a half. He's the nicest man in the world, this guy named Shep Gordon. And he's always been lovely to me and my family. And he had a health problem about 2 years ago. And so I said to him, will you let me do a movie about you? And that's what I've been doing for the last year and a half. And we just were at the Toronto Film Festival, got amazing reviews, standing ovations. It's just been, this is the happiest time of my life. I just had a kid about 2 years ago. I got another one coming in April. And I'm also writing a musical that I can't talk about yet. And I might do it here in England. And so I've been looking at theaters, and this has just been a great trip. I can't believe I'm here. I truly can't. This is thrilling.
We'll let you get on and enjoy your afternoon show. Just to wrap up though, obviously, I don't think supporters would forgive me if I didn't ask you about some of your characters. Obviously, you've got so many famous movie star characters now you've created. Music's played a big part in your films.
Yes.
Would you ever consider bringing a movie and basing it in Liverpool? You know, you maybe have Wayne back at the Cannon?
Oh, yeah. No, I always have one or two Liverpool movies in my back pocket. I usually have about 12 ideas that I write everything I do. That's another reason why it takes so long between movies for me. And I'm certain I will do a movie about Liverpool, about having Liverpool parents, and because it's just such a part of my life. I mean, Austin Powers was a tribute to my father after he died. I was heartbroken. And I was trying to think of all the great things that my father gave me. It was all British culture, you know. So I definitely would love to do a movie here.
Mike, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Enjoy the game. Good to have you in Anfield.
Thank you.
Wow.